Hello students, Jinali Shah welcomes you all on behalf of Saraswat International Academy. Today we will begin with the next part of the chapter, Body Fluids and Circulation. In the previous video we have studied regarding the structure of the heart. We have studied regarding the external structure, internal structure, as well as we have studied the musculature of the heart, or you can say wall of the heart, right, which is made up of cardiac muscles. Now students, today's lecture we will be studying how the heart works. So let us study regarding the cardiac cycle. So what is cardiac cycle? The events that occur at the beginning of the heartbeat and last until the beginning of the next beat is called as the cardiac cycle. It lasts for 0.8 seconds. So one cardiac cycle, it lasts for 0.8 seconds. The series of the events that take place in the cardiac cycle, there are various series of the events. Like एक ही event नहीं होता है. There are 3 things which occurs at the time of the cardiac cycle. To pump out blood, the heart chambers undergo alternate contraction, which is called systole, and relaxation, termed as the diastole. So, to pump out the blood, heart chambers alternately contract and relax करते हैं. So, the state of the contraction of the heart chamber is called as systole, and the state of the relaxation of the heart chamber is called as diastole. The contraction of a chamber decreases its volume and forces the blood out of it. So जब भी कोई चेम्बर, हार्ट चेम्बर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होगा तो उसका वो वॉल्यूम जो है कम होगा, जिसकी वजह से ब्लड बेसिकली वॉल्यूम डिक्रीज होता है, जिसकी वजह से it forces the blood out of it, whereas its relaxation brings it to its original size to receive more blood. सो बेसिकली जब कोई हार्ट चेम्बर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होगा तो उसमें से ब्लड निकलेगा, एंड जब कोई हार्ट चेम्बर रिलैक्स करता है, दैट इज व्हेन इट रिटर्न्स टू द ओरिजिनल साइज, इट विल रिसीव द मोर ब्लड. So a regular sequence of 3 events which are auricular systole, that is auricles contract, ventricular systole, that is ventricle contract, joint diastole, that is both auricles and ventricles relax, or also called as the complete cardiac systole, diastole, that is all the chambers of the heart are relaxing during the completion of one heartbeat is called as cardiac cycle. So what is cardiac cycle? It is the series of the regular events, auricular systole, ventricular systole, and giant diastole which occurs at the time of one heartbeat, that is called as a cardiac cycle. So first thing we will study regarding the joint diastole. During this phase, blood from the great veins, which are the great veins, the vena cava, and the coronary sinus, vena cava and the pulmonary veins, these are called as the great veins, and the coronary sinus, they flows into the auricles, and some blood also passes from auricles into the respective ventricles. Now what happens due to the joint diastole? Joint diastole यानी all the heart chambers are relaxing. ये टाइम पे ग्रेट वेन में से ब्लड कहाँ पे आएगा? ऑरिकल्स. जैसे कि वीना कावा में ब्लड आएगा राइट ऑरिकल में, कोरोनरी साइनस में से ब्लड आएगा राइट ऑरिकल में, एंड पल्मोनरी वेन में से ब्लड आएगा लेफ्ट ऑरिकल में, राइट. नॉट ओनली दिस, little amount of the blood also passes from the auricles into their respective ventricles. Now normally हमने ये देखा कि जब कोई हार्ट चेम्बर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होता है तब ब्लड एक ऑरिकल में से वेंट्रिकल में जाएगा. दिस फ्लो ऑफ द ब्लड इज नॉट कॉज्ड बाय कॉन्ट्रैक्शन ऑफ एनी पार्ट ऑफ द हार्ट. हमने ये देखा, अभी स्टडी किया कि कॉन्ट्रैक्शन होगा तो एक चेम्बर में से दूसरे चेम्बर में ब्लड जाएगा, बट यहाँ पे कोई भी कॉन्ट्रैक्शन नहीं हो रहा है, फिर भी वेन में से ब्लड ऑरिकल्स में आ रहा है एंड ऑरिकल्स में से ब्लड वेंट्रिकल में आ रहा है. सो व्हाई दिस इज हैपनिंग? This is simply by the fact that the pressure in the heart is less than that of the great veins and the AV walls are open. So ये क्यों हो रहा है? Heart pressure जो है it is less than the great veins and therefore ग्रेट वेन्स का प्रेशर ज़्यादा है हार्ट प्रेशर से, इसीलिए वेन में से ब्लड आ रहा है ऑरिकल्स। एंड दूसरा, ऑरिकल एंड वेंट्रिकल के बीच में जो एवी वॉल्व है, एवी वॉल्व है, बाइक्यूस्पिड एंड ट्राइक्यूस्पिड वॉल्व, ये वॉल्व भी कैसे है, ओपन है। एज दिस वॉल्व्स आर ओपन, द अपर्चर दे गार्ड दे आर ऑल्सो ओपन एंड हेंस blood from the auricles move into the ventricles. Now the next step is the auricular systole. Contraction of the auricles drives most of their blood into the respective ventricles which are still relaxed. So now what will happen? Auricles contract हो गए, वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट हो गए तो उसमें से पूरा ब्लड किस में चला जाएगा, वेंट्रिकल्स। एंड वेंट्रिकल्स अभी तो कौन से स्टेट में है, रिलैक्स स्टेट में है, दैट इज दे आर इन डायस्टोल. During auricular systole, blood does not return to the great veins as the contraction of auricle begins at their upper ends and passes towards the ventricles, forcing the blood into the ventricles. Now, ऑरिकल्स कॉन्ट्रैक्ट हुए तो ब्लड कहाँ पे गया, वेंट्रिकल्स में. नाउ ये टाइम पे ऑरिकल में से ब्लड ग्रेट वेन में रिटर्न होता नहीं है. क्यों रिटर्न नहीं होता है? बिकॉज ऑरिकल्स का कॉन्ट्रैक्शन उसके अपर साइड से स्टार्ट होता है एंड देन इट प्रोग्रेसेस टुवर्ड्स द वेंट्रिकल्स, जिसकी वजह से ब्लड ऑरिकल में से कहाँ पे जाएगा, वेंट्रिकल्स में जाएगा. Moreover, during auricular systole, the sphincters which occurs at the opening of the great veins, sphincters are the ring of the muscles which occur at the openings of the great veins. The roots of the great veins are compressed, blocking their opening. So basically ये veins के जो openings है वो close हो जाते हैं. Also, the blood filling by the veins offer the resistance to the blood that may return to the auricle. See, और अभी vein में भी blood continuously आ रहा है. The veins are being filled by the blood. So, as the veins are being filled by the blood, अगर suppose auricle में से blood return हुआ होगा तो वो blood उसको resist करेगा. So, at the end of the auricular systole, there start the relaxation of auricles. एक बार systole auricles का खत्म हो गया, it means now the auricles will relax and ventricles will contract. So, at the end of auricular systole, what occurs? The auricles relax and the ventricles, they start their contraction. Now, next is ventricular systole. As the contraction of ventricle begins, the pressure of the blood in them almost rises above that in the auricles. Now क्या होता है, और वेंट्रिकल्स का कॉन्ट्रैक्शन स्टार्ट होता है. जब उनका कॉन्ट्रैक्शन स्टार्ट होता है तो वेंट्रिकल्स में जो ब्लड प्रेशर है that is higher than the pressure of the blood within the auricles. With this pressure, which pressure? Pressure of the ventricles more than that of the auricles. Due to this pressure, the flaps of the AV valves are pushed up and meet to close the AV aperture. Now, as the pressure of the ventricle rises above the auricular pressure, what happen? जो AV valve के flaps होंगे वो ऊपर की तरफ आ जाएंगे and they will close the AV aperture. Now, the tight closure of the AV valves at the start of the ventricular contraction produces the first heart sound which is called as the love. Now, AV valves जब close होते हैं, normally जब valves close होते हैं ये टाइम पे heart sound सुनाई देते हैं. The heart sounds are audible when the valves close. So, when the AV valve close, AV valve कब close होते हैं? At the time of the beginning of the auricular, at the beginning of the ventricular contraction, right? So, by the closure of the AV valve produces the first heart sound which is called as love. Now, ये time पे semilunar valves of the great arteries remain closed for a moment. For a moment, the semilunar valve of the great arteries यानी कि pulmonary aorta and systemic aorta, इसके जो semilunar valve है वो कैसे होते हैं? Close होते हैं. So now what is happening? The blood is blocked from all the sides in ventricle. Ventricle में ऊपर की तरफ AV valve बंद है, नीचे की तरफ semilunar valve, दोनों valves बंद है, जिसकी वजह से pressure और increase होगा. So that the blood is blocked in all sides and its pressure rises with the further contraction of the ventricles. With the pressure in the ventricle, when the pressure in the ventricles exceeds that in the great arteries. Now, ventricular pressure, when it increases that of the great arteries, the semilunar valves are pressed. अभी ये टाइम पे semilunar valve press हो गए द अपर्चर्स दे गार्ड ओपन, यानी ये जो अपर्चर को बंद करके रखा था ये अपर्चर को वो ओपन कर देंगे. एंड द ब्लड फ्रॉम द वेंट्रिकल फ्लोज इनटू द ग्रेट आर्टरीज. दिस इज द एंड ऑफ द वेंट्रिकुलर सिस्टोल. Now the ventricles they start relaxing. The auricles are still undergoing the diastole. Thus at this time all the chambers of the heart are in diastole. Auricles तो already diastole में ही है. But when the blood from the auricles from the ventricles enter into the aorta, whether it is pulmonary aorta and systemic aorta, ये टाइम पे ventricles भी अभी क्या करने लगेंगे, रिलैक्स करने लगेंगे. So we can say that all the heart chambers are in the diastole. As the ventricular diastole progresses, the pressure in the ventricles falls below that of the great arteries. Now जैसे diastole continue रहेगा तो ventricle का pressure becomes less than that of the great arteries. So the flow of the blood from the ventricles stop and the semilunar valve close to check the backflow of the blood from the great arteries into the ventricles. The semilunar valve close as they get filled with blood trying to return and meet together, closing the outlets of the great arteries. So the closure of the semilunar valve at the start of the ventricular diastole produces the second heart sound, which is called as dub. First sound कब produce होता है? At the by the closure of the AV valve at the starting of the ventricular systole. And second heart sound is dub, which is produced by the closure of the semilunar valve at the starting of the ventricular diastole. The ventricle remains as the closed chamber for a moment because pressure in them is still higher than that in the auricles, and this keeps AV valve closed. Now अभी भी ventricles कैसा है, closed chamber है, क्योंकि उसके अंदर का जो pressure है it is somewhat higher than the pressure within the auricles, and इसकी वजह से AV valves क्या हो गए, close हो गए. Now जैसे जैसे ventricular diastole progress होगा, as the relaxation continues, the ventricular pressure falls below the auricular pressure. So as the contraction continues, what will happen? The pressure of the ventricle becomes less than that of the auricular pressure. Due to that, the AV valves open and the blood start passing from relaxing auricles into the relaxing ventricle so that the new cardiac cycle begins. Now duration of heartbeat. The heartbeat 72 times per minute. From this it can be deduced that the duration of one cardiac cycle, एक cardiac cycle एक मिनट में 72 beats होती है, तो basically in 1 minute how many times, 72 times. So what is the duration of the one heartbeat? It is of the 0.8 second. So ये 0.8 second में क्या होता है, फर्स्ट इज 0.10 सेकेंड के जहाँ पे ऑरिकल्स कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होता है, वेंट्रिकल्स रिलैक्स होते हैं. सेकंड इज 0.30 सेकेंड जहाँ पे ऑरिकल्स डायस्टोल में होते हैं, वेंट्रिकल्स सिस्टोल में होता है. एंड लास्ट इज 0.40 सेकेंड्स जहाँ पे ऑरिकल्स आर इन सिस्टोल, continuing in systole, and ventricles they come in the auricles continue the diastole and ventricles they are coming in the diastole. Now what is mentioned in your book, we will read that. How does the heart function? To begin with, all the four chambers of the heart are in relaxed state, that is they are in joint diastole. As the tricuspid and bicuspid valves are open, the blood from the pulmonary veins and vena cava flows into the right and left ventricle respectively through the right and left atria. Vena cava में से blood auricles में से आएगा, auricle में से blood जाएगा ventricle. ये टाइम पे semilunar valve कैसे होते हैं, closed होते हैं. Now the SAN, that is sinoatrial node, generates an action potential which stimulates both the atria to undergo simultaneous contraction, which is called as atrial systole. So जब joint diastole होता है तब semilunar valve closed होते हैं. Now the SA node it will generate the action potential जिसकी वजह से दोनों auricles क्या हो गए, contract हो गए. That is auricular systole. This increases the flow of the blood into ventricles by about 30%. वह पहले तो रिलैक्सिंग चेम्बर में था तो ब्लड जा रहा था लेकिन स्लोली, बट नाउ ड्यू टू द एक्शन पोटेंशियल और ऑरिकल्स नाउ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कर रहे हैं तो ब्लड फ्लो टू द वेंट्रिकल्स फ्रॉम द ऑरिकल्स विल बी इंक्रीज बाय 30%. द एक्शन पोटेंशियल इज कंडक्टेड बाय द ventricular side to the ventricular side by AVN, that is AV node and AV bundle, from where the bundle of His transmits it through the entire ventricular musculature. So auricle को message contraction का किसको देता है, AV node, and this AV node through AV bundle and bundle of His it transmits the message for the contraction of the ventricles. This causes the ventricular muscles to contract, that is ventricular systole. The atria undergoes relaxation, that is diastole, coinciding with the ventricular systole. So ventricular systole के टाइम पे auricles क्या हो गए, रिलैक्स हो गए, that is diastole में. Ventricular systole increases the ventricular pressure, causing the closure of the tricuspid and bicuspid valve due to the attempted backflow of the blood into the atria. As the ventricular pressure increases further, the semilunar valve guarding the pulmonary artery on the right side and the aorta on the left side are forced open. So ventricular pressure जब increase हो जाएगा तो सेमिलुनर वॉल्व ओपन होगा, जिसके वजह से द ब्लड इन द वेंट्रिकल्स फ्लो थ्रू दिस वेसल्स इनटू द सर्कुलेटरी pathways. The ventricles now relax, that is diastole, ventricular, and the ventricular pressure falls, causing the closure of the semilunar valve, which prevents the backflow of the blood into the ventricles. As the ventricular pressure declines further, the tricuspid bicuspid valves are pushed open by the pressure in the atria exerted by the blood, which was being emptied by them into by the veins. The blood now once again moves freely to the ventricles. The ventricles and atria are now in relaxed, that is joint diastole state as earlier. Soon the ascent generates a new action potential and events described above are repeated in that sequence and the process will continue. So this sequential event in the heart, which is cyclically repeated, is called cardiac cycle, and it consists of systole and diastole of both atria and ventricles. The heart beats 72 times per minute, that is many cardiac cycles are performed per minute. From this it could be deduced that the duration of the cardiac cycle is 0.8 seconds. During the cardiac cycle, each ventricle pumps out approximately 70 ml of the blood. So, एक cardiac cycle में कितना blood is emptied by one ventricle, it is called as the stroke volume, and that volume is called approximately 70 ml. The stroke volume multiplied by heart rate is number of beats per minute, it gives the cardiac output. So what is cardiac output? The stroke volume multiplied by number of heartbeats. Therefore cardiac output can be defined as the volume of the blood pumped out by each ventricle per minute, and it averages approximately 5000 ml, or you can say 5 liters in healthy individuals. See, cardiac output is what? Stroke volume into number of heartbeats. So 70 is the stroke volume, number of heartbeat is 72, so it gives approximately 5040, which is approximately 5 liters. The body has the ability to alter the stroke volume as well as the heart rate and thereby the cardiac output. For example, the cardiac output of an athlete will be much higher than that of an ordinary man. So that is regarding the cardiac cycle. Now during cardiac cycle, how heart produces the sounds. So which are the sound produced? During each cardiac cycle, two prominent sounds are produced which can be easily heard through stethoscope. The first heart sound, that is lub, is associated with the closure of the tricuspid and bicuspid valve, whereas the second heart sound, which is dub, is associated with the closure of the semilunar valves. These sounds are of clinical diagnostic significance. ये sound की quality alter होती है या time में changes आता है, तो it indicates that there are some clinical problems. Okay. Now electrocardiograph, that is the ECG. You are probably familiar with this scene from a typical hospital television show. A patient is hooked up to a monitoring machine that shows voltage traces on the skin and makes a sound pip, 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 and then pee as the patient goes into the cardiac arrest. This type of machine is called electrocardiograph, is used to obtain the electrocardiogram. What is ECG? It is a graphical representation of an electrical activity of the heart during the cardiac cycle. एक cardiac cycle में what are the electrical changes occurring in the heart? It is shown graphically, and that is called as the ECG. To obtain the standard ECG, a patient is connected to a machine with 3 electrical leads one on each wrist and to the left ankle, and that continuously monitor the heart activity. So basically the patient is connected to the machine which have the 3 electrical rods, and these rods are where are they attached to the body? At each wrist and to the left ankle. For detailed evaluation of heart function, multiple leads are arrested also at the chest region. Now let us study regarding the normal ECG. Each peak in the ECG is identified with a letter from P to T. Now एक ECG में ऐसे waves देते हैं, and each waves are represented by the peak of the wave is represented by the letter P to T. The P wave represents the electrical excitation or depolarization of atria. So P wave indicates that SA node में depolarization हुआ है. Action potential. Depolarization is nothing but another name for the action potential. So action potential is generated where? It is generated in the auricles, which leads to the contraction of both the auricle. So P wave indicates what? Auricular systole. The QRS complex represents the depolarization of ventricles. Now, QR and S wave together indicates the ventricular systole, or you can say depolarization of ventricles, which initiates the ventricular contraction. The contraction starts shortly after Q and marks the beginning of the systole. So, starts कहाँ पे होगा? Q wave पे. वो wave कैसे हम लोग देखेंगे? And at the beginning, the T wave represents the return of the ventricles from excited state to the normal state. So last wave है T. It represents what? It returns the return of the ventricles into the normal state, that is repolarization. The end of the T wave marks the end of the systole. See students, this is the P wave which marks the auricular systole. ये पूरा जो complex है, it represents the ventricular systole. Now ये जो wave है T wave, it represents that the end of the ventricular systole. अभी ventricular systole have ended. Obviously, by counting the number of QRS complexes that occur in a given time period, one can determine the heartbeat rate of an individual. ये वेव को हम काउंट करेंगे तो we can determine the heartbeat rate of an individual. Since the ECGs obtained from different individuals have roughly the same shape for a given lead configuration, any deviation from this shape lead to a possible abnormality or disease. अभी नॉर्मल पर्सन का ये जो ECG का शेप सेम रहेगा. अब अगर ECG के शेप में, ये वेव्स के शेप में चेंज आया, इट इंडिकेट्स दैट देर आर सम क्लिनिकल इंडिकेशंस. Hence, it is of great clinical significance. See students, this is the graph of the ECG. This is a P wave which indicates the atrial depolarization. This is QRS complex which indicates the ventricular depolarization, and T wave indicates the end of the ventricular systole, that is ventricular repolarization. Now see how the ECG waves. So पहले एट्रियम क्या होता है? Depolarize. ये green color में दिख रहा है, which is initiated by SA node which causes the P wave. Now the atrial depolarization will complete and the impulse is delayed at the AV node. अभी यहाँ पे अभी impulse delay होता है SA node से AV node में जाने के लिए, right? Now जैसे ही मैसेज जाएगा वेंट्रिकुलर डीपोलराइजेशन बिगिन्स. देखो ये वेंट्रिकल्स डीपोलराइज हो चुकी है, कॉजिंग द QRS कॉम्प्लेक्स. नाउ द एट्रियल रीपोलराइजेशन अकर्स. सो वेंट्रिकल्स सिस्टोल में होगी एंड ऑरिकल्स डायस्टोल में होगी. नाउ द वेंट्रिकुलर डीपोलराइजेशन इज कंप्लीट, यानी वेंट्रिकल्स का एक्शन पोटेंशियल कंप्लीट हो गया. The ventricular repolarization begins at the apex. This T wave indicates the repolarization of the ventricles. The ventricle repolarization is complete and then again the new cardiac cycle will occur. So this is how the ECG works. Now I end my lecture here. In the next lecture we will be studying regarding the double circulation. We will also study the regulation of the heart activity and some of the diseases related to the circulatory system. Thank you students.